Although my YouTube readings are great at giving detailed guidance regarding how your specific person feels about you and where the connection is going, it's still a community reading, which means it's general. So for a reading that dives deeper into the topic by offering a personalized one-on-one reading with direct feedback and follow-up questions, Keen is an excellent choice. That's why they are the sponsor of today's video. Personally, the readings I've had on Keen not only resonated, but were thought-provoking and inspiring as well. Why Keen? Keen connects you with talented psychics, tarot readers, and astrologers, so there's a variety of choices. And it's easy to get on Keen. All you have to do is create an account, and you'll be able to choose from hundreds of readers who are online right now. Don't feel like talking on the phone? Get a text chat reading. Want to feel connected through a live voice call? You can do that also. The readers are available 24 hours a day, so access to guidance is available whenever you need it. Keen's readers each have unique gifts designed to help you navigate your life. They can give you guidance on how your specific person really feels about you, what they're thinking, what their intentions are, the future of the relationship, and more. They even offer career guidance as well as connecting you to past loved ones, pets, your spirit guides, and the universe. Whatever your concern is, there is a reader who specializes in it. Simply choose whichever reader best suits your goals and interests and connect with them via phone call or text chat. As a new customer on Keen, you can try your first 10 minutes for only $1.99. Renew your well-being now. A Keen advisor is online to help you. Go to trykeen.com or click the link in my description to connect with a Keen advisor today.
Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So this is the second time I'm recording this because I don't even know what happened. It didn't turn out the last time, so I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to assume that it's for good reason. So I intend that you guys get the most out of this reading and that it resonates for you in all the ways that you need it to. And all the ways that are most helpful, okay? So this is a collective reading for the community. Remember that energies can be vice versa or interchangeable, so just switch it around how it fits if it resonates, okay? And I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and subscribing to the channel, supporting it through ordering private readings from me, clicking on ads. All of those things keep me coming back and doing more readings. If you are subscribed, don't forget to hit the like button. Always hit like buttons, guys. Okay, always hit the like button if you like something. There's an epidemic of people complaining when they don't like something but not giving appreciation when they do like something, which is bad for everybody. It attracts more things for you to not like, and when you appreciate something, it attracts more things to appreciate. So anyways, go ahead and do that. But I was going to say, hit the bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video so you don't miss a video. So with that being said, I did go ahead and channel some information, some messages on my notepad before sitting down to do this reading. And we'll see how that plays out, you know, how that fits into the reading as we go. I'm just using the cards that I'm guided to use today, so I'm not real sure what cards I'm going to use, but I do know that I'm going to get messages from your person. So if you do want to hear what this person is thinking and feeling about you currently, then tune in for that. Stay tuned for that. But we're just going to jump in and get started. So this is a reading for the strongest collective energy of everyone who will watch the reading. If we can condense that down to one person and one specific person, let's do that. You can help by thinking about your person of interest and what you would like to know or what you would like to come out in the reading. Let's just look into the relationship between the viewer and their person of interest. Okay. And I don't do reversals because I used to do reversals when I was learning the tarot and perfecting it or getting to a certain level of mastery. And then once at that level of mastery, ideally you would not need to use reversals anymore because those meanings are already inherent into the card anyway. Maybe I'll do a class or write something on that topic one day for anybody who's interested in that line of thinking. But if you were wondering, that's why I turned it upright. So I want to look at who should we should start with your person, don't you think? Let's start with your person's feelings toward you. We've got the Seven of Wands. So your person is feeling like they want your attention. They feel perhaps like you're not giving them attention, or not as much attention, or that there is some obstacle here, some tree to climb, something to get over in order to connect with you, or in order to move this forward the way that they would really like to. I feel like this person feels like they have to have a lot of courage, and courage to open up, courage to communicate and say how they feel, courage to take action to move this forward, courage to deal with everything that life is throwing at them, or that life will soon be throwing at them, or will throw at them as a result of the relationship. And what's that relationship look like? We've got the Five of Swords. Okay. So it could be that you guys are in a conflict. There are, at the very least, communication difficulties. Maybe somebody likes to play fight or say things in a joking way that actually come across like the wrong way, or is just sharply worded. I think maybe this person might have said something to you that they didn't intend to sting as much as it did, but it ended up hurting your feelings. Could be vice versa, so I'm not going to keep saying that. Flip it around if it needs to be flipped around, but this is what I'm getting. So that's what it feels like to me. Like maybe this person is like, hey, I was just being a brat. I didn't really mean it. Pay attention to me, or I'm sorry, or whatever, See how Baby Yoda's looking at his hand? This is right after he used his hand to protect himself from an enemy. And actually it was Mando that came in and blasted the enemy, but the baby thinks that he did it. And he's like, wow, look at the power I have. I didn't realize I had that power. And then here he's like trying to crawl up Mando's leg and like look up at him with a cute little face like, hey, pick me up. I'm still here. Notice me, right? So it's likely that this person did or said something that had a worse effect, or a more powerful effect than what they had anticipated. How do you feel towards this person? You still love this person. They're still your wish fulfillment. They're still your desire. They're still your happiness. Like, even if you guys don't communicate so well sometimes, even if there has been some sort of just conflict, miscommunication, or even just, let's face it, mean treatment of some kind. I hope not, but that's a possibility with the Five of Spades. You're still like, hey, I might be under the covers, like I might have withdrawn or retreated, but I also like the way that you treat me other times. So even if the treatment hasn't always been perfect, or recently has not been perfect, you still feel like you're doing pretty good. Like you're good. And I think that, maybe you feel like making sure this person is good too and feels loved and taken care of as well. Maybe you do want to pick this person up and comfort them and let them know that whatever this Five of Swords is talking about, you still love them and you still want them. At the bottom of the deck, we have the... Sorry, I'm just laughing at the picture. I love Baby Yoda. Who doesn't love Baby Yoda? And the next season of The Mandalorian isn't coming out until, like, what, 2025 or something? That's ridiculous. Okay, I'll save my geeking out for later, but, anyway. Ace of Pentacles, or in this case, the Ace of Diamonds, very positive, talking about the underlying energy is that of a solid new beginning. It's of, deepening the connection and seeing it for the potential that it is. It has the potential to be perfect. perfect is a loaded word, but that's, you know, what the Ace of Pentacles is. It's about perfection, the perfect path forward, leading to someplace great, leading to enrichment, both materially and you know, and personally. So it's an extremely positive card when it comes to any reading, but particularly a love reading, and it's got a lot of stability to it. This person's feelings are very stable. You know, their feelings toward you are very stable. Like they're pretty sure of, you know, like pretty sure of they're sure of this relationship and how they feel. Okay? And I think that you feel that as well. Regardless of ups and downs or anything, there is this there's a solid core to the relationship. There's something here that stood the test of time and that will last a long time, like regardless of anything else. So let's get another card on this person's feelings. Got the Three of Swords. So there could have been a split in the connection. At the very least, you know, harsh words were spoken, feelings were hurt. Both of these cards are cards of communication, and they're both difficult energies. So through conflict comes growth, though, and usually when a relationship has a conflict, it comes back better from that. Either it's going to end, or it's going to come back better and come back stronger. I mean, that's pretty much true of any trial in life. Like, for an analogy, if you're working out at the gym trying to build muscle, what actually happens on a microscopic level when you're lifting those weights is you're creating micro tears within the muscle, which at that point, you know, you're sore the next day, it hurts, you actually feel weaker for a while because you have actually created micro tears within the muscle. But it's in the healing of those micro tears that your muscles become even stronger than they were before. Now my physical therapy background is coming out, but it's a good analogy for this, because when a couple can get past such things, you know, the relationship becomes stronger than it was before. And I think that's what your person is thinking, and that's what they're feeling. So I think it depends on, you know, your relationship status, what exactly that means. But I wanted to just get another card on this person's feelings. At the Six of Cups, or the Six of Hearts. So yeah, wanting to kiss and make up. Having very sweet and tender feelings for you, toward you. Wanting to just kind of like turn a blind eye. Like take the attention off of the split, or the disappointment, or the grief caused here. And instead, they would rather remember the good times that the two of you have shared. They would rather, and if this Three of Swords energy doesn't resonate with you and things are good with you and your person, because you're in the Nine of Hearts, so it's saying like you are good, you're happy, then this could be talking about past baggage too. And so whenever this person starts to think negative thoughts or communicate negatively, and fall back into those bad patterns, this person feels like like turning to the past and looking at like a happy point in their past, whether that's a happy childhood or their children, if they have children, like something to like cheer them up. It's about comforting themselves. But this person does feel like regardless, like there's a stability to this connection for your person, and probably for you as well. That this is as good as gold regardless of the challenges. It's not going anywhere, or there's always going to be a connection. And this person feels very comfortable with you. And whenever like they're with you, they feel like they can be their true selves. And This person wants to or enjoys sharing their inner child with you because you bring them happiness and peace. You do make them feel more alive. There is a feeling that regardless of how long you've known this person, there's this feeling that you've known each other for a long time, that you're very familiar to one another. It's a soulmate sort of feeling that this person has towards you, like they recognize you as a soulmate, that there's something special about this, that they feel some sort of connection with you that is deeper than surface level. And if you have known each other for a long time, you know, they do appreciate the history that the two of you have shared. So how does this person feel? Queen of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, we've got the Jack of Pentacles, or the Jack of Diamonds. Well, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who makes a great partner at home and in the workplace. She is like archetypically the person who not only works with her husband, but also runs the household and does a beautiful job, especially like domestically and in terms of taking care of herself and others. And the Jack of Diamonds is someone who's very strong. He's the character in the, what's his name? Will Hoge, the Will Hoge song, the country song, Strong. So give you the shirt off his back, lend you his pickup truck, you know, when you need it, if you need it, and you need help moving, he's there, that kind of a thing. So just a real solid, good energy that this person feels. You could be older than this person, or there could be a maturity difference. Just because we've got a Jack who tends to be younger, and this in the same suit as the Queen who tends to be older. There could be an age difference either way, but doesn't, you know, have to. I think this is really talking about how this person wants to put the past behind them, and they're really working towards that and having the courage to overcome those obstacles, because this person is a very strong person, and at their core they are a true person, a loyal person, a hardworking person, and a patient and enduring person. If this doesn't sound like your person, maybe it's vice versa, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting for a lot of you this is actually your person, and with how they feel about you is that this person does feel like nurturing and supporting you regardless of their gender. They really are coming across to me as the Queen of Pentacles or Queen of Diamonds toward you. That some of you are in this Nine of Hearts energy, because even if this person is trying to make things up to you, which it feels like that's what it is for some of you. They messed up, they're trying to make things up to you. And they're doing that by being extra attentive to your needs. But either way, this is their energy towards you. That of being carefully attentive to your needs, wanting to take care of you, make sure that you're happy, feeling generous towards you, wanting to share whatever it is that they have with you, wanting to do for you, be solid for you, be that rock for you. Wow, I'm really happy for the viewer, whoever this is, because you're coming across as the Nine of Hearts, and this person's coming across. So this is the spoiled, and this is the spoiler. If this is your reading, you're in a real good spot. I know that you've suffered ups and downs with this person, with the 5 and 3 of Spades, but they're working their butt off to make you feel loved now and to take care of you now. Or this is what you can look forward to in the future. If you keep on the track that you're now on, this is what you can look forward to. They just feel very, positively about you. They just feel there's happy feelings from them toward you. And yes, I do think this person feels or has felt that you're the Queen of Pentacles to them, that you are the one, or you act like the one toward them. You have been loving and supportive toward them and attentive to their needs toward them. So maybe it's time for them to reciprocate that to you now, and they're aware of that, and they feel that, and they feel like doing that. Yeah. This person still loves you. If you've spent time apart, they realize how much value you added to their life. They miss that. They miss you. And if you guys are presently together, this person just feels very happy. They love you deeply. They appreciate you. They cherish you. They can see their future with you. We got the Eight of Pentacles. Aw, I love it. So that's your outcome, guys. Like, you don't really need to be worried with the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You don't really need to feel like Baby Yoda feels. Spoiler alerts. I mean, I assume people that are going to watch The Mandalorian have watched The Mandalorian, and this is a scene that reminds me of, if it's not technically that scene, it reminds me of the scene where the baby has been kidnapped by the stormtroopers, and he's in the Nine of Swords energy because these stormtroopers are a-holes, and you know, they hit him and they're mean to him. And then right before that, or right after that, then the nanny droid comes and basically, you know, F's them up and takes the baby and like rescues the baby. And it's like, that's what this person wants to do. So even if you're in a bad spot or have been in the past, related to this person or not, with that Nine of Swords being an anxious energy of losing sleep at night and feeling grief and worrying, even if you've had that sort of mental anxiety. Then underneath that, we've got the Two of Cups. This person loves you and they want to watch out for you, and they want to be your nurse droid. That's very much in alignment with the Queen of Pentacles energy. They want to work on this. It's a very romantic card, the Eight of Pentacles or the Eight of Diamonds in a romance spread, because it's talking about somebody that is not a shallow person. This is someone that when they give their heart to someone, they give their full heart to someone, and they're willing to put in the work on the connection. They're willing to do what it takes, because when they focus on someone and love someone, then they just go all in, and they really do what it takes. I don't know what else to say about that. So if you've been hurt, this person wants to come in. They want to rescue you from that hurt. Maybe they've already started to, because some of you, again, are in that Nine of Hearts energy. You're feeling the love, you're feeling the wish fulfillment, you're feeling indulged. And if not, I intend that for you because it's in the reading anyway, and this person wants to come in. And even though, like at the beginning of the show, this particular droid was actually a danger to Baby Yoda. These are metaphor, right? Nobody should be involved with anybody as a potential danger to them. But that Five of Swords talks about somebody not being so nice. And so this droid was not so nice to the baby. He was out to get the baby, right? To take the baby out. That was his job. And then somewhere along the line, he gets rewired. And by the end, he's rescuing the baby from the stormtroopers, and he's kick-ass. And you can't help but get excited and applaud, you know, when he does that, and the baby's having the time of the baby's life because he's like getting to be, you know, on the droid. Just watch the show if you haven't. If you have access, watch it. That's a freaking great show anyway. I don't know how anybody could not have watched it, right? But this oh wow, I would die for you. That's on my page. Hold on, where did I write it? I know I wrote it down. And at the time that I wrote it down, I was like, I'm not sure if this is really what's coming through. But it did. Yeah, right here. I would die for you. And sadly, that's what ends up happening, okay? That's how much this nurse droid, who was initially a huge problem for the baby, ends up rescuing the baby and gives his life for the baby, okay? That's how this is where this is going. I'm not saying this person's going to give their life for you. I hope you have a nice and long, healthy, happy life together. But I am saying that this person feels that way about you. This is a card of loyalty and commitment. This is, you know, a person who's just going to stay, you know, work really hard to make the relationship stable and happy. And they are going to be loyal to you through the tough times. And they're willing to work on their communication style. Some of them have already gone to therapy, or they would even go to therapy or couples therapy to make that happen, to work on the communication. With that Five of Spades, it says that there are issues with communication. They're willing to do that. The Jack of Diamonds is a mensch. It's a good person. It's a kind-hearted and emotionally intelligent person. And this is somebody that you can count on. It's actually quite wonderful. Because the Eight of Pentacles is, especially in the outcome, is the most romantic of the Pentacle cards. Because it is a card of loyalty and commitment, and just like sincere expression, you know, of the intention and of the devotion and of the desire. It's not a flighty energy at all, which is good, right? You want somebody that is willing to, somebody's going to choose you and be committed to that choice. And that's what the Eight of Pentacles is about. So, trying to think of if there's anything bad about that. I would say that you want to make sure that your loyalty is being reciprocated, and you're not being loyal to somebody who doesn't reciprocate that loyalty, or who is unworthy of that love and unworthy of that care. Make sure that everyone is of equally noble intent. But I really don't feel like, I feel like that's the small print, because I feel like this is your person. I mean, everything about this says that you guys are pretty much both mensches, both good people. One has not been so good, or things have not gone so great. But with you in that Nine of Cups, I can with confidence say that this person is going to be good to you. And for some of you lucky mofos out there, some of you, yeah. That's my tendency to make a joke, to bring levity to intensity. But yeah, some of you are already feeling the love and are already experiencing this. So, yeah, I think you guys are going to try to stick it out over time, and small gains over time lead to big gains in the end, an increase of bonding and feeling rewarded for your efforts. And also, these are cards of income as well, so increased income over time. And I'm not seeing any particularly negative cards. Only negative cards really were the Five and the Three of Spades. So it makes me feel confident in saying your outcome. You have a sweet outcome. I like this outcome for you guys. I want to see the viewer again here, please, out of nosiness. The Joker. Aw. I'm like, aw. So, there's you, and there's your man, or vice versa, whoever's watching. And you don't listen, do you? No, you don't listen, because in this scene, the baby didn't listen. He said, stay here, I'll be back. And the baby came anyway. He's like, ah, whatever, come on. So, anyway, this is a card of taking a leap of faith. And it looks like if you're in the Nine of Hearts energy, that leap of faith is paying off big time. You find that you're extremely happy and fulfilled. And this little adventure that you go on, even if this person was being stoic with you, you still wanted to go for that ride. And now you're both very, very happy that you did, because it turns out just, you know, really sweet and really beautiful for both of you. Especially with this, I don't want to spend forever on like the same cards, but honestly I love playing with my Mandalorian cards, because, you know, for obvious reasons. He's so cute. I just kind of, I don't know. I got these other cards over here that I could play with though too. I'll go ahead and get into them too. So, a new cycle or a new beginning. You're kind of going with the flow here. That sort of thing with that Joker energy. I do feel like there's a dynamic where one of you is being taken care of more than the other. Not that you're not both capable of taking care of the other one equally. You're both capable of doing that equally. But I do feel like it's your turn to receive. And so yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's like that kind of a partnership. Like they both can take care of each other equally and do, but in different ways. But it's like right now, it's your turn. It's your turn to receive from this person. And they want to do that, or they're going to soon be doing that if they're not already. And they feel very patient and hardworking towards you. And their feelings are very steady towards you, very mature, very caring, very Mandalorian towards you, okay? They just care very deeply about you. If you're in a commitment, they feel deeply committed. Even if you're not, there's still a level of commitment and deep commitment. Because I said that from the beginning, that this feels stable, regardless of the status of the relationship. It feels stable. This person does see you as like a true partner. Yeah. Yeah, okay. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Hit that like button right now while you're thinking about it. And that'll help others who can use the reading to find it. It'll keep me coming back doing more readings. If you'd like a private reading, the contact information is down below, or you can look me up at on Keen, and the link for that's down below. But it is a better deal to order from my website or from me directly through my email, TheOracleDragon@gmail.com. Something's trying to, oh, we got Joker again. So it's like we have what it takes to heal what's been broken and start again. Or go on a new adventure, and there are no worries, you know. It's a time for fun and for trust and for being carefree. And for trusting in the universe that come what may, you know, this is going to be a grand adventure worth taking, worth doing. And we got the Six of Pentacles or Six of Diamonds. Some of you are worried that it isn't equal give and take, or won't be, or will not stay that way, or something along those lines. That's also a card about worth, and so is what I said about it being worth the risk or taking the leap of faith, and I did write that down as well. This was the last message from your person when I was channeling, and it says, you make it worth it. Got the Six of Cups. It's an ugly card for the Six of Cups, isn't it? But that's reflecting your person's feelings. Like I said, they got the Six of Cups earlier, which is a very sweet feeling energy, showing that your person feels like you're a soulmate and that you have happy memories, or you remind them of happy times in their past, that your inner children play nicely together, and all of those sweet things. And now you're coming across in that energy as well. Ace of Cups. I don't know what they're doing on the card, but yeah, Ace of Cups. They're worshiping, I think they're worshiping the eclipse, or the trining of the three suns, or something like that. Anyway, it's a good thing. Ace of Cups is about divine love, a loving and emotional new beginning. It's about loving one another. It's about being in love. Okay? It's also about, yeah, divine means spiritual, a spiritual relationship, spiritual connection. Yeah. How does this and you both feel that? Got the Ten of Swords. There's that whole rescuer theme again. Maybe you have rescued this person in the past, and they feel like they need to reciprocate that. Because in this scene of the Dark Crystal, they're trying to get away. They're trying to get away from the monsters or whatever. I forget the name of those particular ones. But in order to do that, and then they come to the edge of a cliff. This plays into the Fool energy of the Fool card that we saw earlier, Fool/Joker. Yeah, I'm needing to slow down because I'm getting too many downloads. Okay. Yeah, I'm being guided back to the Six of Cups in regard to the feelings. There's this feeling of history between the two of you, and feeling reminded of the past. Feeling like they've known you a long time, even if they haven't, and past life energy. And you could feel that way as well. But back to, I'm definitely getting strong karma here. And I feel like this is the past, whether in this life or a previous life. Now I have to get a card from the past life deck. Like you vowed to take care of this person. There could be an Asia connection. But this person has very warm feelings for you, and I feel like you feel the same way towards them. You're feeling very happy towards this person right now. I'm happy that you guys are feeling happy. If you're not feeling happy, I don't know why you're the Six of Hearts and the Nine of Hearts. Maybe you just love me and my reading so much, right? It's because you love me and my reading so much. That's why you're happy. Now this is toward your person, though. There's this real sense of you guys can be yourselves around one another. And that in itself is a gift, and would suggest that you are familiar with each other and you've known each other for a long time, whether you have or not, you know. I mean, obviously, if you're in a split, which I don't feel like you really are, I'd be surprised. Some of you could be, or at least have had a recent argument or some sort of a tiff. Some sort of something, but you're both wanting to get back together, reconcile, or make up. What is this past life energy? Got leaving or travel. We've got Celtic at the back of the deck. Celtic fairies. Somebody could have had a past life as a fairy, and yes, those exist. Everything that you can imagine exists. Fiction is actually a fallacy. I'm not going to get all deep, but in the quantum world, at the very least, it exists. But it has to do with travel or leaving. Okay, somebody left. The high priest or priestess. And ships. Angels. That's what I was going to say. Something about angels. Okay. So this is going to be far out. Dismiss it or ignore it if it's not for you. And then maybe the next messages will be. But we can see her with wings, you know, on her back. And in this scene, they've come to the end of the road. They're at a cliff. And they're, you know, trying to get away from the monsters. And then she jumps off. And, you know, she takes him with her. And then, you know, as she's falling, her wings, like, you know, unfold. And obviously the wings are what help them to land safely down below. And he didn't know she had wings. And he was like, I didn't know. And basically, he was shocked that she had wings. And so he said that he doesn't have wings. And she said, of course not. You're a boy. You're a boy, silly. Like, basically, you're a boy. That's why you don't have wings, you know. So in the movie, only the girl gelflings have wings. So anyway, it's like she rescued him. She saved his life. Like when he didn't see it coming. And what I was feeling then is that there is a spiritual connection here. High priest, high priestess. Like you were this person's guide or guardian. I think this person did know you in the physical form. I'm sure this person knew you in a physical form in an alternate reality / past life. But also, you protected this person from the angelic realms. And you're this person's guide in the angelic realms. Something about leaving, travel, take it how it resonates. It could have been done by ship. It has some sort of an influence or effect on this. Maybe somebody left in the physical and then passed away and became, you know, the other one's guide. Some of you guys astral projected to protect this person on their travels as their angel because you had those skills as a high priestess. And you were able to do that then. Very interesting. Let's get another card, you know, on how this person feels towards the viewer. I think this person has a lot of confidence in your abilities. I think you are a surprisingly strong person. We've got the 5 of Cups. And the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Swords rather. Yeah, a lot of confidence in your abilities. And the Queen of Swords is somebody that turns pain into power, and she knows how to defend herself. Why does this person feel 5 of Cups towards this client? There's been a lot of anxiety. Let me get this deck. Some of it's related to the past life, carried over from the past life. But the five of Hearts is about loss. It's about disappointment, and it's about an excess amount of grief as a result of that, and not realizing that there's still potential because one is focused on too much on what has been lost. So that'll especially resonate, you know, for those who know that they have had a split with their person or are in separation from their person. Others of you, this is past life stuff. So if this person has done something wrong and you know what, they do feel guilty and remorseful, you know, for that, or even disappointed, you know, regretful for whatever mistakes they might have made. Others, it doesn't have anything to do with you. Something else going on in their life. And if the relationship has ended, they are feeling really remorseful and regretful about how it ended. With the Ten of Swords being the end, and then the Five of Cups. It's showing a lot of remorse and regret about that. We got Kiss Me, Happy Family, Let's Get to Know Each Other. I feel like you guys already know each other really well. Like I said before, it feels like there is an uncanny sense of familiarity that the two of you share. And I think that's why anytime this person hurts you or has hurt you in the past or present, whatever, they feel that pain and that regret acutely, like they really feel it deeply, because they do feel your energy. They feel that they know you. Yeah, forgive me. You feel like family to this person. Likely you shared a lifetime where you were family members. Also a lifetime where you had a family together. And with the Divine Love card between the two of you, that is definitely a potential that's on the table to have a happy family together. It's what you both feel like you can have. And of course the Kiss Me card, it's like something about, you know, kissing. This person wants to kiss you. It's like even if you're mad, they want to kiss you, as if that would change things or make it better. This person, even if you guys are like everything's better now, or on the way to being better now, or you're better now despite everything, if they've like hurt you and you've put up your guards as a result of that, you know, they regret that. And if their guards are up because you hurt them, it's protecting, you know, their wounded heart and their disappointment and the emotional loss that they feel, the sadness that they feel. Okay. I remember you. Wow, okay. And holding off. Yeah. Okay. All right. And some of you, this person is holding off communication with you until the time is right, until they feel divinely guided.